We are now live. Yes, for another episode of Choose Your Path with me, your host, Sharon Telderscale, celebrity publicist, motivational speaker, and #1 international best-selling author of the #1 Habit series for entrepreneurial success, which you can purchase in the link in my bio here or on Amazon. Hello, Glamel. Thank you so much. Brenda Harbro _03. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Mike _truth. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. As you know, in these conversations, I literally bring them on and jump right in. I am so different. I know. I was thinking today, I was like, I should say their bio. I should introduce them or something. But no, I just like to go with the flow and just come right in and start our conversation because I'm just different. I'm just different. Hello, Alvin Smith, my friend. Yes, hello. How are you? I hope all is well. Let's do this. All right. I think I see Melissa there. Yay!
I'm here.
I know, there you are. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for inviting me.
Really? Are you kidding me? I think we should have did this a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Our backgrounds are the same, so we matching.
I already know. Yes, that's it. Oh my God, that is so cute. Great minds think alike.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Let me make sure I got my sound up. Okay, perfect. Hi, Tamika Lee. I absolutely love her. Wow. Hello, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, wow. Where do I start? So these conversations, for those who don't know, Choose Your Path started because all of my events were canceled for last year. Okay. All of them. Everything just canceled. Mm-hmm. And I got an idea to come on live, on Instagram Live, and just have conversations with my friends and business associates. Hey, check in. How are you doing? What's going on over there, right? And then it really turned into a thing. And I heard a wise man say today, to think is to create. And I said, my goodness, if that isn't far from the truth. That is he's so right. He's so right.
Yes.
So here we are, Choose Your Path, because I really do believe that despite the outside events that we can't control, I really believe that we can control our inner and how we're dealing. You know what I mean? Like we have a choice to heal. Yes. We have a choice to create. Whatever it is in this season, we have a choice. So I want that to be the best choice. I want it to be your choice and not based upon what someone else feels or what they think you should do. And I want people to know that they don't just trust the process, but literally fall in love with it. You know how we feel when we're in love?
Yes.
Right. Love makes the world go round. So let's do it with love. And then just know that, just believe it with all your heart that it can come true. And it will. Here we are. Choose Your Path. Thank you so much, Melissa B. I have to say live so that they can, I want them to follow you. Wow.
Yes. My Instagram is Melissa B Live, and I am live.
Yes, you are. I was listening to a lot of your music today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so weird because I was like, wow, okay. I'm super pumped. It make you feel like really happy, groovy inside. And then there was one song where it felt like it gave me like a neo soul,
Which one?
Feel. I can't even remember. Was it
The Waterman?
The Waterman. How did you know?
I produced that because everybody talks about that. I produced
that. How did you know? Yes. That one. I was like, wow. That one took me somewhere else. I know. We're going to be all over the place, but flow with me. Where did where did that inspiration come from?
It came from a hieroglyph that I saw from an Egyptian pyramid. And it was basically the water bearer, the waterman bearer of Aquarius. And I don't know. I tend to, when I write songs sometimes, I always visualize our ancestors all the time. I don't know why, but I'm so connected spiritually as well. So I tend to let them speak to me. And what is it that you want me to say? What do you want me to say to our people, on this earth? What do you want me to say? And sometimes spiritually it just flows through me like water. So basically when I was saying the water man and he rises, meaning like spiritually connecting, outside of all of this that we are into right now, you got to connect with God. You got to connect with
Yes.
the source.
Yes.
So that's kind of like that. But I was inspired by Sade too. But, we all been inspired by Sade. But I was like, if I'm going to produce this, and Michael Ashby helped me produce this. Thank you, Michael. Mind you, Michael
thank
just
you, Michael.
Yeah, he went diamond with Cardi B on the song Bodak Yellow.
Oh, nice.
So he's my engineer and my neighbor, my best friend. So he lives right next door. Anyway, so we produced that song.
You were like, and then like last year, we got together and we had like a picnic and it was so cool. And then we were like all over, and then we brought the family over. That's so funny. That's so cool. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I asked that, because I really felt that. I felt it. It was genuine. It was real. And that's why it's so important to tap into that higher being and our source of whatever that is that you want to call it. Really tap into it. Yeah. So I can get a connection from it. Where are you originally from? I'm from Cleveland.
I'm from everywhere. No, I swear to God, I know you're like, I did not expect that answer. No, I'm serious. I'll tell you a little bit of my life, okay?
Okay, yes, please.
When I was born in South Carolina. By the time I was 2 months old, we moved to Japan. My parents were in the Air Force. I lived in Japan from the time I was 2 months all the way till I was 5 years old. From that time, we moved to Colorado Springs. Then from Colorado, I moved to Germany. I lived in Germany most of my life. Then after Germany, I moved to Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii for 5 years. And after that, I came to Virginia. And it was in Newport News, Virginia. And that's where I was, in Bad News. So I've lived everywhere.
I am so happy. Thank you so much for telling me that story. Wow, that's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
How was it for you, like that experience, going from so many different places at a young age?
It was amazing. You know what I thought as a kid? I always thought everybody was growing up all over the world. I really did. I was like, wow, I guess everybody does this.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing, because let me give you a little bit of snippet of my experience. My experience was, it felt small. It felt like I'm not going to get out of here. It felt like New York City was just, a place where I get to see this ball and all of these people and, once a year for the New Year's thing. And then I'm probably not going to ever get there. These are the things that were going on from my experience. So to see you went to all of these places, these are places that I would see in the encyclopedia and dream about. Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, never shy away from your story. Please tell me where you're from, what that looked like, because it's so significant when you're having a conversation. It's dialogue, and it's sharing our experiences, our journeys, our whatever may have looked like failures, but not really. They're just lessons. All of those things are so important, because we have listeners on here, and we don't know where this is going to go once it's out there, right? We really don't know. So it's important to share who we are. That's why I love these conversations. It's like, of course, we're creatives by nature, but we're also having this human connection. We're on this life journey. And let me tell you a little bit about me. So that's every time when I come on here and I'm talking, and you've seen some of them. Like, I'm like, what about you? And I'm like, but I'm from, and they just laugh. And I'm like, in my experience, because I wanted to be conversation. I'm kind of, I don't know. I love interviews. I do. I watch them all the time. But I just feel like for this season, we need more conversation. We need it more than ever, right? We
Yeah.
need that. We need to feel that even if we can't be in the same room. So I take these personal.
Well, you do a great job. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Yeah.
wow. So South Carolina, Japan, Germany,
Yes.
Newport, Virginia,
Yes.
uh,
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let me
Yes.
write that down. Hawaii.
Hawaii, honey.
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing. Have you ever, let's take it to the stage. Have you ever felt any performance anxiety?
All the time.
Yeah. How do
Even
you deal
before.
with it?
I think the I always tend to have anxiety before I go on stage, but then once I'm on stage, it's changed for me. I used to be scared, like when I used to be terrified as a kid, and I used to like sing soft, and my dad used to be like, "You need to sing louder," and I used to be like, "Okay." But then I started getting into my knowing who I am as a performer, and when I know that people are there to see me, it takes things to another level because you're basically performing for them, to give them a
Yes.
show. So I tend to take it in and be like, you're going to do a good job. I tell myself, you're going to do a great job. You perform. They love you. This is what they're here for. And then when I do it, I'm like, when I start singing the first note, it's gone. It's like it's over. Like it's done. Like it's taken over.
Oh my
This
God, that is so beautiful. I think that's the same thing like with my relationship with Fear. Because I mean, like we were married for a long time, me and Fear.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. But the thing about Fear is that Fear was controlling me, and I really wasn't saying. I knew that it didn't feel right, but I made it comfortable, and I made it my comfort zone. And yeah, we were in love, madly in love. And then at
Wow.
some point, I said, this is crazy. This is insane to keep living like the same year over and over and over again. Like, you
Yes.
ever watch those scary movies where they repeat the same death over and over and over? That's so eerie. I do not like scary movies, but
Yeah, me
they
either.
do. I don't. But they have that, and they keep playing it over and over. Like they die, and then they come back, and then they die, and they come back. That's how it is if you live a life less than what the creator wants you to live. That's what it feels like. It just feels like you created your own mental prison, because it all starts
Yes.
here, right?
Yes, that is
Yeah, you
absolutely
create it. Like
true.
you put the bars up, and you don't even need the guards because you're not going anywhere. Like no one needs to come and bring you the key and open it up. This is home for
Yeah.
you. I don't want to
Yeah.
live like that. That is so crazy. I just don't. It just feels. And so when I found my way, now I feel like it's good for me to have these conversations and start to talk about what that looks like. And it's okay if you didn't realize when you were younger, but once you feel it and you're ready, just do it. Stop thinking about society and it's too late and oh my God, I did this and that. Just step out on faith. What does
Yeah.
faith look like for you?
Faith for me, for me, it's always been just knowing that if you truly believe in yourself and making things happen, you can do it. Knowing that it, it's I don't know, it's attainable. You can just do it.
It's attainable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want people to get that too. That's the main thing that I want them to get, is that it's possible. Like I can share, a little bit of my journey. I can share my ups
Yeah.
and downs and things of that nature, but we all have our own blueprint. We have to
That's right.
create our own blueprint.
Blueprint.
Mine's
Yes.
is mine's and yours is yours, but it's all significant and we're all here to benefit for each other, I hope. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
feels so good, is when you're bringing value to others. It's not even about
Mm-hmm.
us. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's so much bigger than that. And I want
Yeah.
people to see that. Yes. Hello. I want to say hello to everyone, but it's just absolutely impossible.
We got a lot of people in here. I'm
We
like,
do.
whoa. I'm like, wow, really? Thank y'all for coming. I love y'all.
We got the same background, guys.
Yes.
Like we are.
I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, really? We're getting that? I mean, I'm not surprised, but hey. Thank y'all for coming.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
really
Yeah.
happy
Thank
everybody's
you.
here. If I could give
Wow.
all of y'all hearts and give y'all money, I would.
No, it's really cool. I have to take a moment and do that.
Yes, she does. She
To hear
brings in
like
the
you.
crowd. You bring the crowd. You
Let
sure
me
do.
tell you, I'm like on LinkedIn. I've even I post them on Google, and then I'm on Twitter, and then I'm
Yeah.
on Clubhouse all night, literally like all night. And then I inbox at least 1,000 a day.
Well, I
like
gotta
I put
find
it
you.
out
I
by
gotta listen
hand.
to your Clubhouse one time. I'll go in there sometime.
I'm always a guest at someone else's room.
Really?
That's what I
Why
do.
you don't want to do your
Yes.
own club? You don't want to
No.
create your?
Mm,
No, you're
no.
like, no, Melissa.
No. They're trying. Trust me. There are people like, I'll share a floor with you. No, I love, my love language is let's bring the tribe. This is not
Yeah.
a share and tell show. That's why this would have never worked for me to just be on here and talk alone. I
Mm-hmm.
know that people are watching us, but I can't see them. So sometimes it's like I'm in the camera and I'm talking to myself, but I'm
Yeah.
actually talking to a lot of people. It's weird. And it feels good to have someone else on the other end. So that's why I love doing Choose Your Path every week, because there's always going to be someone else there. I love to share the stage. Like, even I got to share the stage with Dr. Oz and Bishop Jakes, right? And
Yeah.
to be on the stage with them, I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I seen in my dream. Not just me. I want to like be on the stage with other greats so I can learn too. I'm forever a student. Like, it said, hi, honey. This is to Rosa and Uncle Hiram.
Yeah, it's my
your family. Hi, family. Oh my God, that is so beautiful.
Yeah, that's my Titi Rosa. Yeah.
Oh, I feel the love. Like, oh wow, this is amazing. It sure is, isn't it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What drew you into the music industry? I know that you were young and you were singing in the shower, singing in the
Oh,
rain.
yeah. I started singing when I was 5. I coerced my parents to buy me a piano, but I literally had my my piano teacher playing for me instead. And my teacher told my parents, it's the other way around here. This girl don't want to play piano. She wants to sing.
Oh, wow. You were a performer.
Yeah, so I've been doing this since I was little.
That
And
is
I used
beautiful.
I used to tell my parents all the time. I was like, I'm going to be a known singer, and I always would tell my mom and dad, I'm going to let people feel my vibration. They were like, what she knew about that? And so as a kid, I always would be like, I want people to feel the vibration that I have when I'm singing, because I knew as a child, singing, the sound that from my voice and the sound of music, it would do something to someone's body. It would do something to your soul. It would resonate in your body. So
Yes.
people say when I perform, I give people what's called the Melissa B experience.
Because it should be an experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you think about music, when you think about anything that we do, I mean, everything about life. For 15 years, I worked as EMT, so I'll be talking a little bit about that. But no, everything in life works on a rhythm, a beat.
Yes.
Even from our heartbeats, or, when we feel our pulse, that's a rhythm. And when you look at an electrocardiogram, it goes up and down. Do, 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 do. And if it's not right, the lines will let it tell it so. And that's the same thing with music. Like, I went to a producer beat battle recently, and I was listening, and I was in, and he drew me in, and it was great. And I could feel it, right? I could feel like his vibration, the energies, like I can feel his love through his music. And then I also felt the uncertainty of, if I use too much bass line, they might not like it, instead of doing what felt good to him. I could feel it. I said, I'm sitting next to the producer next to me. I'm like, what happened?
What did you do?
And he felt it too. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I know, it was the bass slim, right? And I'm like, yes, it was. I needed it. I needed to feel the drums. He didn't feel comfortable. And what happens is when people don't just shut out the noise of the world for just a moment and just create so that that vibration can be felt with the people who need to feel it. Because that's why you have to be okay with being who you are. Because if you're being someone else, I don't care how good you are at imitating someone else, it's still not going to the people aren't going to be able to grasp it like they need to get whatever it is that they need to benefit. So
Yes.
art is so important in whatever
Yes.
form
Yes.
it may be. It's so
Yes.
important. From the nice nurse to the mean nurse to the producer to the engineer, and I hope he makes it right. You know, all of that. All of that process, it is definitely key. Mm-hmm. I think that artists should definitely make sure that they get that music education. Is so important. I'm not a music artist. I'm not a music artist, but I work with so many amazing producers that it drove me to want to learn how to read the music. You know, I learned how to read it. I learned how to like really listen to it and know, why did they loop that again and again and again and again and again? Mm-hmm. Because if you're marketing something, you're a part of something, you want to really master the craft of that, right? Mm-hmm. So it feels like you've done that. Your music is absolutely amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
No,
thank you.
Really, it's so great. Can you take me into like that creative process? Like, what does that look like?
So I've been groomed. I've been raised by some of the greats in the industry as a child. And also, you know, I've also learned a lot from my very first producer, which is B. Howard. And he actually helped a lot with me and Michael Ashby. Michael Ashby would not be where he is today if it wasn't for B. Howard showing him you know, how to craft his stuff a lot better and more and polish it, right? Mm-hmm. Without those two, I don't think, based off of our sound, I learned I never used to write. Because of him, I started writing more. And I thank him for that, because I actually had that door closed. I was always afraid to write. And what helped me is I pay attention. I'm a student of nature, honestly. And when I paid attention I was just watching. They thought that I wasn't learning, but I was really learning, and I was paying attention to what they were doing. And everybody would be like, oh, you can't produce, you can't do this, you can't, you know, I don't like when people tell me I can't do something, because I'll do it.
No. That's a challenge, right?
Yes. Yeah, especially me. I'm a Capricorn. You can't tell me no, honey, because I will do it. You tell me no, then I'm like, oh, I'm going to show you that I can do it. But my crafting, it took time to get to where I am, and where I'm comfortable, where I'm the captain of my ship, and I can say, no, I don't want that. I don't like that sound. I want my sound like this. I know the direction I'm going in, you know? So yeah, it's taken a while. And, you know, like my Computer Love album, I'm the executive producer of that. That took me 2 years to do. And I took the time, and what I did was I studied Off the Wall album for 2 years. I studied the Off the Wall album. I even went back to videos where Quincy Jones was talking about how he and Michael Jackson created the album. I went to the point of actually listening to what Quincy Jones was saying. He was like, you're a producer when you are the person telling the people, go this, 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 this. You play this, you play that, you do this, you do that. I said, oh, I'm a producer. I am a producer. I'm an executive producer because I'm telling everybody what I want, right? I am putting this project together. So, see, you find out these things that you were afraid to say, I do these things. So that's I'm proud to say that. Like when people, you know, meet me and stuff like that, they're like, oh, so you're a singer. No, I'm not just a singer. I am a singer. I am a songwriter, and I'm a producer. That is my, yes.
You are a producer. Wow. I absolutely love Quincy Jones. He is the reason why I decided to study music, because I heard him say, it's nice to be able to, have that ear, but it's another thing he was like, it's 12 notes. Like, why don't you know that? Like, it's 12 notes. This is how he's looking, like it's 12 notes. And I was like, yeah, it is 12 notes. Why can't I learn, make sure that I learn? Yeah. Follow the path of the greats. Absolutely. Like listening to all the classical music. I absolutely love it. I love Broadway. I miss it. That is one
I
thing
do
that I miss in this
too.
season. Like, the stage, the live music, the storytelling, like all of that. It's just so beautiful. Hey, Bots. There goes Bots. Davion Bots. That is 3-time Grammy nominated producer. My guy.
Hi, Buds. How are you?
He is absolutely phenomenal. He's worked with a lot of cool people. And I'm
Nice.
sure we both know. Yes. Wow. So yeah, what do you think? What's your message? Like I've given you a little bit of my feedback of what I feel with your music. What is your message that you want to put out there to the world?
I want people to connect back to their spirituality. My message is I want people to open up their hearts with love. I want people to actually get back to healing themselves, because without this, without your temple, without you taking care of yourself on this earth, you're nothing. You cannot go to the paths and the things that you need if you don't heal yourself, if you don't take care of self.
Yeah, that is so important first. Right? It's not selfish.
It's not, I'm not, and you can't, and you don't deny yourself of things that is good for you.
Yeah.
It's good to be a helpful person. Sometimes you have to step back and you got to take care of you. And sometimes I think we tend to give so much to others when sometimes people don't want to give so much back to us. Right?
Oh, yes. I say any relationship without reciprocity will die. It has to be an exchange.
Absolutely.
It has to be. And if not, then definitely it won't last at all.
No.
So earlier, they Instagram, I don't know. I think they're trying to update and complete with the Clubhouse. So, well, usually I'm able to post the pictures that I want to post up there.
But I can't post anything now?
No, like I don't like that. Like they're doing some type of updates, right?
They're always doing something, honey.
Yeah, they're always doing something. Update. It's like you gotta update every other day.
Yeah, I recently saw that you could have 4 people in a conversation now.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, they added that.
What?
I thought that was
out. I was like, get with it now.
I thought that was pretty cool, and I can't wait to use it.
I know.
Bots, come on. We got to come on. Yeah, I can't wait to use it because I think that is going to be absolutely so much fun because I love talking. I can talk all day. I can talk all day. But I want to give a shout out. So this right here, we got to fix your card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a digital business card, right? Yeah. I have partnered with the company 10K. And it is so cool because it really is everything in one central place. Like you can add videos to it. You can add booking and engagements to it. You can add your website, payments, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, all of those things on this card. Like literally come on, everything that I have, literally go right there. And the cool thing is that I was at an event recently, a couple of events, and I was able to airdrop my card. Like I can be across the room and airdrop card for you.
Yes.
Everybody,
save
right?
Save the trees. I love it.
Yes, save the trees. And then look at the climate that we're in. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks like an app when someone puts it on their phone. So shout out to 10K Cards. That is your gift from us, from me and my sponsor.
Thank you.
I love doing that. I was at an event in Brooklyn not too long ago. I was like, you get a digital card, everybody. In my Oprah voice, everybody gets a card. I love gifts. Gifts is so good, right? Because we're like, oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. It feels so good to give a gift.
Yes.
These notifications. Oh my goodness. I lived in a time, and not to tell my age, but I lived in a time where there were.
You're timeless, honey. Don't tell nobody your age.
Thank you. I'm not. I remember a time when there was no cell phones like this. Like no one could really get in touch with you. They had to come over to your home, or they had to call you, and they had to call you before dinner time. Like it was some structure. And now all of a sudden, people can contact you in so many different ways. If they can't get you on the phone, they can DM you. If they can't DM you, they can message you. If they don't message you, they can send you a comment. Like you're so accessible. So wouldn't that be crazy if you never turned that off? Like he's just going all the time. I've never turned it off.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I've done it before. I've disconnected like my song. I've disconnected before, trust me. And sometimes you need to.
Right. Yes. And to roll right into your song. So yes, that's what I was thinking about when I listened to that song. I said, man, it is so important to disconnect. You know, I was talking to my accountant earlier yesterday, and I was telling him, I said, yeah, it is so important. Even during the pandemic, I took some trips. I'm here in Connecticut, so I took some trips up to like Rhode Island. Just to I was like, you have to get out of the house. And he's like, what did you do? Nothing. It's okay to do nothing. But some people cannot sit and be okay with doing nothing. So how have you been? I don't know if I even asked you this, but how have you been during the pandemic, and any lessons that you learned?
I've been busy. Oh, you want to know what I learned? I learned. I know I can be a trip sometimes. I learned how to make sake.
How was it?
Oh,
did
honey,
you really learn how to?
I'm serious. We're gonna talk.
No,
after
but
this.
They have it. Okay, no, really. He said sake blessings, so I'm looking.
I actually learned how to make my own fruit sake. I have my own recipe and everything. I've perfected it. This whole year, I've made liqueur, my own liqueur, and now I'm trying to find a distillery so that I can actually package my own recipe.
Which makes so much sense. Isn't that a good time?
I learned how to make alcohol.
You're like, the biggest lesson is that I can get you right.
I don't know. For some reason, when the pandemic started, I said, what's going to happen when we ain't got no more wine? I'm going to freak out. So I literally went on YouTube and I was looking up what's like the simplest wine you could have. Oh, sake, rice wine. I use rice all the time. You know, I'm Puerto Rican. I got, rice and beans.
Oh, goodness. That is so funny. You're definitely related to DJ Diamond, the artist, for sure, right? Yep. Yeah, you guys
That's my big brother.
You guys are definitely related, because that's all we did when he was on here. All we did was laugh. Right? Yeah, all we did was laugh. I love laughing. Laughing is the elixir to my soul.
Yes.
Like, literally. What advice would you give to someone who wants to, like, follow your footsteps?
I would tell them this. I wrote a book about it. It's called Digitally Independent. You can go on Amazon. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, for you, I'm gonna give somebody one of my Audible books away. I'm gonna give them away, and I'll give you the code so you can give it to you. Pick the person.
I'll give it to someone.
But it has to be in the music industry. So I wrote a book called Digitally Independent, and you asked me, what would I say to him? Everything I say right now is in my book. I always find people who do not have the direction, do not know where to start, and people keep giving them the runaround. So I finally wrote a book because I'm tired of people giving people the BS runaround, the Bravo Sierra. I want people to follow their dream. But the first thing that you got to know is, who are you? If you can't answer that question, then you should not be in this industry.
At all. Point blank, period. I had to learn that. I didn't know who I was.
I'm glad I was.
I'm glad I found her before I got in, because they would definitely do that for you. They're like, you don't know? I'll help you. Come right this way. Let me help you.
Yes, yes.
This is who you are. This is who you're going to be. And this is who you're going to look like. And this is what you're going to wear. And this is what you're going to say. That's a lot. You can't give somebody all that power. Like, are you
You know,
crazy?
that's the one thing, you know, like growing up and being in this industry, I was always being told what to wear, how to look, you know, this and that. Like, I'll give you an instance. One time I was on Star Search. I know. This is when Arsenio Hall was on Star Search, okay?
I remember Star Search.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you
That
something.
was my American Idol in my time.
Well, this is when Arsenio Hall was the co-host, okay? He was the host, not co-host.
Oh,
he was
my
the host.
God. Yeah.
And I had 2 different dresses. 2. One that I looked like a Chiquita banana, and then the other one I looked like Tinkerbell. I wanted to wear the one that looked like Tinkerbell, but no. The network wanted me to look like Chiquita banana. Okay? So I had to dress this way. What did it do? It effed with my mind. Because I was like, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
And this is the time when I started realizing, if I don't take control of this, of who I am, they're going to tell me what to do. And I'm going to have to do what they say and follow that. And that's why when the whole thing of digital, you know, distribution, all that kind of stuff, I took the bull by the horns and I was like, I'm going to put out my own music. I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to show you how I dress, and I will reveal what I want to reveal to you, not the other way around.
Point blank period. Point blank period. Yes.
Hello.
No, that is so true. And that's why you got to be able to like disconnect,
Yes.
right?
Disconnect.
Oh my God. Who's that handsome guy right there?
It's my dad.
Oh, that's your dad?
Yeah. He passed away.
Love. Yeah. He was a handsome guy.
Yeah,
wow.
Every time I went to school, all the girls wanted to holler at my dad.
I bet. You'd be like, oh, that's my dad.
Yeah, I used to be like that all the time. Be like, what? That's my father. Why are you talking to me like that?
Oh, wow. That is so amazing. Mm-hmm. Amazing. I love my dad. And let me tell you, if he could be here, and this is a real thing, like if he could be here, he wouldn't be. He was born in 1912. My dad was.
What?
Yes. So guess how old he would be right now? She's like in her mom.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, talk about late, right? They can make babies like forever.
But that's amazing.
Yeah, they can make babies forever.
So he must have had stories.
A lot of stories. And my grandmother raised me. I had his stories and my grandmother's stories and all of the friends' stories.
Wow.
And yeah, so usually I sit here with a cup of coffee because that's what me and my grandmother would do. But today I got lemonade, but my mind is telling me coffee, and it's weird every time I take a sip.
You're like, no, it's not coffee. It's lemonade.
It's not coffee. Right, but that's how strong the mind is.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm drinking lemonade, not coffee. Like, what are you doing, Cheryl? What are the 5 things that you can't live without?
Coffee. That's one.
Ooh, that's me.
5 things I can. Music.
One. Ooh, can't live without. Ooh, can you? I can't even imagine life without music.
No.
Number 3.
My family.
Oh, yeah, we need that. That is so important. Before we go to number 4, I'm going to remember we got to do number 4. A wise man said on Clubhouse, he said, make sure that you nurture your relationships with your family, because in the end, that's who will be there. You may have a few friends that may trickle along and come in, but that's who's really going to be there, your family. They're the ones that's going to be surrounded by you. So, like, really nurture and love. That love is everything. So,
yes.
Yeah. Number 4. I like to say number 4.
Let me see. I can't live without. Oh, my gosh. My family isn't that. My
So we got coffee.
my spirituality.
Oh, yes. We got coffee, music, family, spirituality, and number 5.
Love.
What a beautiful list. Coffee, coffee, music, family, spirituality, love. I'm going to be on Clubhouse tonight like this wise woman told me. These are the 5 things that she can't live without, and neither can I. What about you? What about you? Unmute your mic.
Yes.
Have you ever been on? You've been on Clubhouse? That is so funny.
Yes.
Mute your mic, everybody. Oh my goodness. So when you're songwriting, that definitely has to be a different creative process, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think. So where do you draw your inspiration from that when you write your songs, and what's the favorite part about the process?
God. I mean, it just happens to me. It's just, it's like water, right? It's like water. It flows. If it doesn't flow, I ain't writing it. If it flows and it comes to me and I'm writing it and it's just like with ease, I know it's coming from the source.
Speaking of flow, I always talk to, I got a story for every word. Literally. So speaking of flow, oh my goodness, me and my son, we went river tubing a couple of years ago, right? And I don't know if you've ever been, but it's such an amazing experience. You get in the river and you're in this tube and you just go and you float, but you're not really in control. It's the river that's in control. Like the river is taking you wherever it's going to take you. And you really it feels a sense of bliss. It feels a sense of freedom, right? For me, that's what it felt like. And then my son ended up in the swamp. Like the flow took him to the swamp. He has a bug phobia, so the bugs there, he's freaking out. And I'm like, would you just swim over? Like, you're right here. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, no. And I always say that because sometimes that's what people do. Like when life gets really hard or something looks like an obstacle, they give up too soon and not realizing that we were almost at the end of the trail. We had been out there for almost 4 hours. And because he got afraid, we had to walk up this really high mountain that hope that we didn't slip, because if we slipped, it was going to be over. That's how steep it was, right? But he would rather go that way than to, to swim over from the bugs. He let the fear control him. Wow. And I want people to like get out of this conversation to just fall in love with the process and trust it. And see, sometimes ask questions like, what is this showing me? And not so much concentrate on the struggle of it all. I learned to embrace my struggles as I navigate through. I kind of really like embrace it and say, because that's the only way through. My grandmother always say, you got to go through it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've been through situations like that. And I think that, like there will be times when you got to listen to your spirit. You got to listen to yourself, your higher self. Cause I've had situations, like I had a situation where I was working with somebody and this literally happened to me, where it was like the spirit was saying to me, this is as far as you go with this person, working with them. And it was every time I would try to keep working with them, it was like a brick wall kept stopping me, kept saying, and it was like spirit saying, no, this is
it'll continue to get worse.
Right. This is it. Like you have to go on to your journey, because this journey here with this person, they're giving you everything that they could give. Mm-hmm. And you have to pay attention to those signs. You have to pay attention to those things, because God sometimes tells you, you might be going this direction, but I'm trying to get you in this direction.
Oh, yeah. You got to listen. You got to answer the calling.
You got to answer the calling. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just like your son going in that swamp is probably a spiritual thing, but like face your fear of this so that you can continue on to this.
Oh, when it got to the end, I would have been like, yes.
Yeah. We did it.
Rock on. We made I would have just acted a fool, because that's something that I'm never going to do again, right? I don't think that I will. Like, I do things just because I just want to try it out. I want to see what it feels like. I want to have that experience, but it doesn't mean I want to do it again.
Yeah.
I did whitewater rafting. I don't think I'm going to ever do that again. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, okay.
You ever did that?
Nope.
You're like, no, Chantel, what the heck?
No.
Oh my goodness. It's a rush, I'll tell you that. Just to be out there, it's a rush. And guarantee that you can fall out and be out there. Yeah, it's a real thing, but it's so cool. Once again, I just love it. I'm adventurous like that.
One day I'll do it. One day.
One day. Okay.
I'll let you know.
Maybe I think you're a little disconnected from that. You're like,
yes.
No. I want everyone to go and download. That's on all the digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On all the digital stores. It's all over.
Disconnected.
Amazon, Napster. I don't know if anybody do Napster anymore. Do Napster.
Napster. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah. Napster, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, all over the world. Just if y'all, wherever you are, whatever platform you're on, my music is there. Just look up Disconnect from Melissa B.
So, and you're performing. Oh my goodness. I wanted to post the picture. Oh my goodness. Tell me about the performance tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No, it's today.
No, it's not today. See, I thought that, but I was like, no, she's not doing it today, like on the day of the
Yes.
I know, right?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yes. Napster's still going on. Yes, Napster's still going on. No, yeah, it's already been pre-recorded. It's good, but it's airing tonight on the game tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. So you ain't gotta worry.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So you got me as pre-game.
Let me tell you. This is the pre-show. This is the pre-game show.
Pre-game show. That's right. She's like, oh my gosh, Melissa's about to perform. How am I going to do this? No, girl. I would have never said yes if I didn't know.
Oh, no, because sometimes people do that. Let me tell you, I had a guy, he came on and he was on set in California. Yeah, so people do that. I don't know. People are, they like, they'll be like, they don't realize they like to be busy. Sometimes people like to be busy. They'll be like, I'm getting off the plane right now, Chantel. Can we start like 15 minutes later? It's like, why don't you just relax? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I had a publicist one time tell me, like, my client, she's going to be like taking a flight that day, so I want to reschedule her. And I was like, oh my God, that's so kind of you. Like, yes, let's reschedule her because we need to make sure that we get those breaks in between and not be going all crazy. It's not a PR campaign. Like, we're in a pandemic. It's fine. It's okay.
Yes.
You're like, oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was today, but it's on, yeah. Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's going to air at 7. The game starts at 7:30, so they're airing it. It should be airing it. We got time.
Can you believe it's 6:52 already?
We've been having a great conversation. Yes, I believe it.
This is so crazy. Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't ask about who's some of your biggest inspirations. You said so beautiful and inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
So who are my inspirations?
Yeah, musically.
Aretha Franklin. I love Frank Sinatra too.
You do?
But the singers for me, it's been Whitney, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Luther Vandross, Janet Jackson, Prince, and Michael Jackson. Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. Which your brother got to share the stage with Prince. Oh my God, that is absolutely amazing. He DJed with him. What an amazing experience that had to be.
I had
DJ Jackson.
You had TJ? Yeah, he was on here.
Let me
Nice.
tell you, he is such the, I don't know, like his whole vibe is just very calming and just relaxed, and it's like
Aw.
sipping on some chai tea. Have you ever had that tea?
Yes, I love it. That's one of my favorite teas, actually.
That's the only tea I get when I go to Starbucks. I'm like, they're like, what's that? What's the what do they call their sizes? That is so
oh, you
funny.
want a tall? A tall chai latte? Oh, there goes Diamond. Hey, Diamond.
Yeah, exactly. Hey there, DJ Diamond, the artist. What's going on? It's like you reading a book when you say his name every time. Hey, Antoine Howlett. Hello. I think Louis is on here. Oh my goodness. I'm bringing on Louis because Louis Morales. No, not with us.
Oh, I was like, what?
Oh, wait a minute. Since we're towards the end. Let's see. Oh no. Let's see if he could come on. That would be.
Can you bring them on?
Funny. We're gonna check it. We're gonna try it right now.
Okay, see if you can.
Let's try it right now.
He goes, I am the book. Yeah, you are. We already know this.
Yes! Oh, yes! Ah!
He's like, I am the book. Yes, you are the book.
Yo, I forgot that you could do this with IG now.
Oh my God, this is the first time.
You can bring she can bring in 3 people, so 4 people can have a conversation. This is listen, Instagram, if you're listening, you have raised it up, okay?
That's hot. And anybody just joining in right now, just understand that I love both of these ladies. Both of these ladies, everyone on the gram. It's like, it's the shiny, happy face with everybody. Everybody's like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm blah, blah, blah. These 2 ladies right here, they really doing it.
Wow. Wow.
You feel me? And this is so cool. I didn't know we could do this. I was just watching. And now you know.
Yeah. You can do it now.
And then right after that,
raised it up. Raised it up a level.
You know who made them raise it up? Clubhouse.
Oh,
Clubhouse
yeah.
Sure.
They made them.
Come on. We've been saying this for a long time. We've been like, can we please have like more than 2 people talking? It would be better.
Yeah, this is dope.
I feel like I'm in this.
Well, right, but I'm gonna tell you though. Right after this, at 8 o'clock New York time, Eastern Standard Time, the remix queen,
DJ Red Bottom.
She's going
That's
live.
The after party.
So we got the music for the after party.
That's the after party. I know.
This is crazy. I love it. I'm just look. I got a plate. I was just sitting there eating dinner. I wasn't, my hand done. I do. But I'm saying, I was just like loving the talk, and all of a sudden here I am. Holla, ladies! Oh yeah,
I'm in it. I'm in it.
Oh, this is so dope though, man. But I'm so glad you guys connected. Because remember when when you had interviewed me, I think the first and second time
I've been following Melissa for a minute. I didn't even know. Yeah.
Melissa told me, she was like, yeah, she hit me up. I was like, connect. You guys, trust me. You guys.
Before he even said it, like I was like, oh, I already.
He knows me.
Yes, you ladies are awesome sauce. Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, someone said keep it up. Wish you the very best. All these great comments. They're coming so fast. Oh my God. Oh wow.
Someone said the shot is perfect.
Yeah, this is really cool. I was trying to
take a screenshot.
Yo, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on.
Yeah, take a screenshot, Diamond.
Okay, yeah, I just did. My eyes were probably closed.
Oh no, you got to do another one because I probably was like this.
All right, okay.
Okay.
On the count of 3, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So hopefully we're good now. But yeah. IG.
Like, what are they doing?
IG is winning with this because
this is
there's a show that I do on Sundays with the other artist Mark MK, who I was telling you about, and it's called Singing the News. And we were just so tired of having to jump out the room to bring in another guest, and it just made this makes it more fluid.
Easier. Well, you guys make sure you test it out, Diamond. Make sure you have the option, because she was given the option. I don't know if you have it, but test it first.
Yeah, make sure you test it.
Okay, I will. And one last thing before I jump off, because I'm gonna let you ladies continue. I'm thank you for having me. But
okay,
ain't you supposed to be singing the national anthem?
It's already pre-recorded.
Oh, I was like, did I get the date wrong?
No, you didn't get the date wrong. It's up there. I'm gonna be singing. I'm singing.
Okay.
I did. I was like, is it tomorrow?
No. Listen, it's because the COVID and stuff that nobody's in the stadium.
Yeah.
People were hitting me up. Can I get some tickets? I said, I would like some tickets too.
Man,
if I could go.
Them tickets are thousands of dollars right now for the. I think they can let in 25% capacity.
Yeah.
They're like thousands of dollars.
If I was in there, don't y'all think I'd be there right now?
That's a fact. Yeah. The Barclays, they singing that Rihanna song like, y'all better have my money.
Yeah, I know. They ain't playing around.
They want some bread. But listen, ladies, got nothing but love for you. I'm gonna let you guys finish up with your interview. I'm gonna finish up with some food and get ready to check out the Remix Queen, DJ Red Bottom on WRDR. You already know it's gonna be
crazy.
All right, ladies. Much love to you. I'll catch you in a minute.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Wait, how do I get out? Do I press the button or you gotta kick me out?
Oh, no, you can get out. Kick him out.
You can get out.
I'm gonna escape. Let me out, ladies. That's not it. I'm not out.
Get out.
I don't know how to kick you out.
Yes, you can.
How do you? No, that's the wrong one.
That's the family. Just click the
You're
X.
like, hey,
get out. Just click
the X.
Just close.
All right.
Like, no.
I'm gonna click out. Y'all be good.
Okay.
I'll catch y'all in a minute. I'm gonna hop out and hop back in.
Okay. Okay. Now it's spinning. So he's getting out.
Okay. That is hilarious. And it looks like he's...
Oh, my God. Now it's stuck. What the heck? Okay. Instagram's still working on it. It's okay. Wait till people see this back. They're going to be like, what kind of interview was that with Melissa?
But they're going to say, like, wow, that was a really cool one. They're going to be like, wow, she was really strong. There he is.
He got kicked out.
That is hilarious.
Yes,
so,
she got
3-way at the end.
Yay. Someone said, oh, wow, she got 3-way. Yes.
Isn't that so cool? Oh, my God. I absolutely love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said this is a special one. Yeah, this one was cool. Here we go. So at the end, which is so crazy because I got like a whole nother page of questions. You have to come back. You just have to come back.
Why? We could keep on going till 7:30 if you want.
We will have to get off and come back on because it only gives it cuts me off in an hour.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I don't know unless they changed it. I don't know.
I've never had that experience.
Yeah. You haven't? You go.
I've gone like 2 hours.
You have? Oh, see, I never do. I always do an hour.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I get it.
All right, we're here.
Yeah. Ask the question.
Okay. Let me ask the question, but let's make sure that everyone knows to go and download on all digital platforms.
Yes.
Please support. Yes,
support. I tell people, support me. I'm an independent artist. I am not on a major label. I do this with my people. We're doing this. I put the money out on this stuff. I'm the one filtering this stuff. And I'm doing this with my people, so just support me with my music. That's all I ask. Either you buy it, you get it forever, or you stream my music and put it on the playlist. That's all I ask you to do, and that's how you support me. Okay? Just look up
Brought to you by.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, brought to you by.
And I guarantee we got that out of the
way.
Music. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
And oh my goodness, what else? The book.
Oh,
digitally independent.
Yes, digitally independent is on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Nobles. You can buy the book. It's there if you want the Audible book. It's there if you don't want to read. Somebody's going to read it to you. Okay? And tell you the story.
Get out of here. So you don't even have to say, I don't read them books like that.
Yeah.
Like, nope, nope, nope. You can listen to the audio and you'll be just fine. You can get all the information there. Yep. Get it. I love Audible.
Yeah.
All right.
I do too.
Here's the question. Are you ready?
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
So the question is, I ask every single guest, if you could give us one word or a sentence, something to motivate or inspire us as we continue to move forward.
Impossible. Because impossible is possible.
Impossible, because impossible is possible. Possible is possible. Wow. Thank you, Melissa B. I really, really appreciate this. This has been so much fun. How about you?
Yes. I want to do this again.
Well, you said all people should be like you.
You and I got to hang out when
this is over. So when this is all over, right? Now that I'm a part of the family, I mean
that.
Here.
I mean that. We're really going to hang out. You and I, we're going to hang out.
Okay, I believe you, Melissa. You be like, no, not just the social media thing. We're going to hang out for real. Yes, impossible is possible. That's a word. Come on, Earth Beats Music.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And Davion Bus, you are still with us. And Domin Arts. Oh my goodness. Hello.
I didn't even
Elliot
see.
Scruggs 7. Josh _ oh my gosh.
Did 22. Anybody have any questions? We're going to have to go through this.
I know. I'm trying to go through it. I love this. You ladies are phenomenal. This is a special one.
Thank you.
Oh wow. It's 3-way. You seen that one. Wish I was there. As you know, as you see, this is Busy Bobby B in the place to be. Why did I just read that? Rob Billion. That's Diamond J, Sparky D, and that must be your people.
Yes, a lot of my people came up in here. I'm really nice.
Like you didn't even
see them. My uncles. Like,
oh my God,
wow.
It was a whole family affair.
Yes, I'm like, how did these people know about this? I mean, I just posted it the other day. Thank y'all for coming. Seriously, I really appreciate this. It's so great.
DJ Dame Dollar was here. Marcus Spark was here. I'm looking all in the beginning.
Their shout outs. Yes.
So many. The lady _ brand. Jay Silva. Josh said a game changer. Sure. Wow. Thank you. Ashley Knox. Blanco 72. Did I say that right? Salute said, hey. Actuan, Earth Beats Music. I've seen that a few times.
That's one of my good friends.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah. This is too much for you. I was trying to make sure we try to hit 200 people up in this room.
Oh, we had
we did good. We did
I
good.
I didn't even see Hot Boy Turk come in. Did you see him come in?
No.
That was my last thing that I did for 2020. I got to co-host with him in Kansas.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. It was a music event. A DJ. One of those DJ events. It was fun. Thorny _ Vines. Hello, my love. My goodness. I miss so many people. It is so
whoever we missed, we're sorry, but we love you all, okay?
Yes, we appreciate you all for staying around with us for all of this time. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Yes.
We will hang out for real, okay?
Yes.
I will stay in touch. I had to tune in, and I have to tune in to DJ Red Bottom as she goes live with her mix at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's the after party. That's what it will be. You're like, come on, DJ Red Bottom. Let's
bring it up.
You should be hosting. Come on, everybody, virtually. Everybody. Let's go.
This is great.
No, thank you so much. I am off here.
Okay.
Bye.